ashes of what I thought would be all remain. The bell of a rose is falling on my hands as I look to see where I should stand. The petal of a rose is falling into the rain. It's washed away like a feather in the wind. The petal of a rose is all that is left, and all I can feel as I stare into this photograph of war. The rhythm of a voice, soft and kind, resonates the feeling of love deep inside of all I know. But I know the rhythm of your voice deep inside, the rhythm of a power that I can't fight. It's like a river running through me again. The rhythm of your voice once before that I never heard in anyone. Now it's so far away. I thought I heard you in another name. I thought I could find another flame. But I'm running away. Is all I have. The sin of a kiss is all that is mine. As I watch the doors close in time. The sin of a kiss like paper notes, holding in my hand like a joke. It says falls, I never win. The sin of a kiss that I gave to my love as I held him in my arms when he was staring back at me. The silver kiss and the looks that he gave as he held my hand in his. He said, one day you will understand.
Everybody, welcome back. We're going to try this again, round two. This is your boy, Reckless Talk, with the Reckless Talk podcast. We are live on YouTube, YouTube Music, and Facebook. This episode is brought to you by the Reckless Talk podcast and HoustonCityBeat.com. We are the storytellers of Houston. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well again. And how are you doing today?
Man, we get it. Like I said, this is episode 95. We are here with artist Sangeetha. I'm sorry. Man, yeah, we had technical difficulties the first time. We are back. I don't know what happened, but hey, things happen when we go live. You know what I mean? It happens, but the good thing is we fixed it and we are back. So in saying that, anybody you want to say hi to?
Sorry?
Anybody you want to say hi to?
Yeah. Hi to my husband, my kid, my parents, my family and friends, and to all of the viewers out there.
Yes, definitely. Big shout out to everybody. Low Rock Entertainment, Royal Mammoth Urban Outfitters, Houston City Beat, Mike Acosta, Liz, everyone watching on YouTube, Facebook, and YouTube Music. I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate all my followers. It's gonna be an exciting episode, guys. It's amazing artists we have. Let's get started. Tell everybody where you from and what city.
I am basically from southern part of India, a city called Mangalore in Karnataka. That's where I was born, but I was brought up in Delhi, the capital of India. So my childhood was pretty fun. I was loved, and I was this mischievous kid who would go around doing pranks, and I was pretty social. I literally enjoyed my life, and I was the princess of my parents. So
Yeah.
it was pretty fun growing up. I used to do so many different things. I tried art, I do dance, and singing. I tried almost everything, that is any hobby that was there.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it.
That's awesome. Did you always want to be an artist? If not, what did you want to be when you was growing up?
So I didn't have any specific thing in mind while growing up. I was pretty much, I live I like live today, think about tomorrow later
Yeah.
types.
Yeah.
But like I didn't think of being an artist when I was little. I'm actually a computer engineer. I have a degree in computer science.
That's awesome.
So like art was mostly like a hobby for me, and it started when I saw my mom's drawings. My mom draws really well. So I saw that, and then I started sketching out, and that's how it went on. I used to, like, as a hobby, I used to draw. Then in between I got a little bit of gap, and like life happened, and then again when my son was 5 years old, I started again.
Yeah. Let's talk about you live in California. How was the transition moving to the States?
So yeah, the transition was pretty good. I moved to California basically because of my husband. So he has taken me to a lot of places. He has taken me to London. I was there for 3 years, then California, now 6 years, 7 years now actually. So it was like, it's pretty good here. I do miss India sometimes, but I like both the places.
Yeah. How did you get your start in art?
Yeah, so as I said, when my kid was 5 years old, I started planning parties and everything. So I started doing a bit of painting because till then had no time. My kid is exactly like me. He doesn't sit in one place. So till he was 5, I had no time on my hands.
Yeah.
So I started painting and everything, and then lockdown happened. So that time I was going on painting. I was doing like, it was a lot of stuff, and my son was going on giving me requests. Can you paint this? Can you paint that? And then I did, and till then I hadn't shown the art to the world yet. So when I had so many things, I started showcasing it to the world. I started putting it up on Facebook and everything, and I started getting requests like, do you think you can make something like this or something like that? So I thought, yeah, it's pretty interesting. Yeah, I can do that. So
Yeah.
new concept, new ideas. So
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up some of your artwork right now. Let's see. That right there. That is awesome. That is awesome. Acrylic paint.
yeah, Demon
That's
Slayer.
amazing. How long does a piece that big usually take?
So this one, actually, I have enlarged it. This piece was actually just 5 by 7.
Okay. Oh, so that's a print?
No, that's not a print. It's just I enlarged the picture. So I rarely do prints. I do like one-on-one artwork more.
Oh, okay. Yeah, these are awesome. These are awesome. I like this one, the detail to it and with their bodies and stuff. This is really cool.
Yeah, this style was the one I started with. I used to put the names of people and their favorite characters along with it.
That is so cool.
So this one was Scooby-Doo theme.
If somebody wanted a canvas like this, how much would that cost them?
So it would be like, it depends on the design, but this one is like a 10 by 20 inch, so it would be somewhere around 100.
Okay, cool.
So this is the same size.
Yeah, these are awesome. And then we're gonna get back to the pictures. I know a big thing right now is Pokemon, so we'll touch on that in a minute. Cause I know you're familiar with Blake Dominic, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I had him on the show twice actually. Really good dude. That's it. That's why he started the same thing. He was big with Pokemon. That's how he, and then he started branching out
Yeah,
more.
I think most of the anime artists started with Pokemon.
Yeah, that's cool.
For me, I started with Pokemon because of my son. Though I did love anime since childhood, I still watch a lot of cartoons and anime. But my son had just gotten into Pokemon that time, and he wanted different things made. So that's how I started.
Yeah,
So
that's cool. That's real cool.
he's my biggest fan and biggest critic.
Yep, and they will be. They're gonna tell you the truth. If they don't like it, they're gonna let you know, and they're gonna hurt your
They're pretty
feelings.
blunt.
Yeah, they'll hurt your feelings without even caring. That's so true. That is so true. Man, there's so many different type of art forms. What made you choose acrylic painting as your main
Uh,
style?
So actually, I still do different art, different type of art. Like this one here is alcoholic markers. This one is acrylic on wood, and yeah, others are pretty much acrylic. So I did I have done watercolors. I have done like clay. I do sculpting. You might have seen one of the bottles I do. So I pretty much do all, but acrylic became a main form because I don't know, it just felt like me.
Yeah.
And the surprising part is I didn't do acrylic till I said like couple of years back. Because when I was younger, I never touched acrylic. I
Yeah.
used to mostly watercolors, pens, crayons, pencil colors. So acrylic is pretty new, for me. And if you take the whole life, then it's like just 5 years back I started with acrylic, and then somehow I just stuck with it.
Yeah, that's cool. And let's talk about this one right here. Let's tell everybody what that is. What exactly?
Oh, so this one, we did like a Diwali event in my son's school. So this was like the front decoration. So this whole thing, this is the top palace that you can see. It is the golden palace that I recreated on cardboard, and then I put some fairy lights in it. Because Diwali is the event of is the festival of lights.
Uh-huh.
So we need a lot of lights for it. So then the below one is like a chariot with the diya in the center. Diya is like a earthen pot.
Okay.
And then on the side we have other small decoration symbolizing the festival.
Okay,
So
cool. That's
everything was done by hand, and I sat wiring the whole thing.
That's awesome. That is really nice. That is really, really nice for real. What other mediums do you use?
So I right now have just started on like alcohol markers. Though I still love acrylics more. I do sculpting, clay sculpting. Like I said, you might have seen one of the cake topper I made.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So I do clay sculpting, and I do it on bottles, and then I put the lights in, so it gives very 3D effects. So yeah, that is one thing which I really love when I finish my product and then put the light on. So that's what basically
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with lights.
And talk about lights. Let's explain this piece right here.
Yeah, so this is the bottle that I made, and everything else like the butterfly flowers, everything is like air dry clay. So I sculpt each part, and then I paint it, and then in the end, after finishing, I put the lights.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome, for real. Man, can you elaborate? At what point in your life did you realize that you had a special talent, and this is what you wanted to do?
So so it was like till recently, like around 5 years back, when I started painting, and I still consider it as a hobby because I do multiple stuff. Like I told you, I do dance, I do painting, and I am an engineer. So I still consider it as a hobby, but it gives me a lot of peace. So I started it because it helped me relax, and slowly it started becoming like a career when I started getting more and more orders for customizations. Like I said, I do more one-on-one orders. I try to make any design people want me to, like, get all the concepts in. So in the past 2 years, I started taking it more seriously as a proper job. Maybe I'll get my own studio in a couple of years.
Yeah, that's awesome. Man, like you just mentioned the whole dance thing. So outside of art, you have other talents such as being a professional dancer and a teacher. Bollywood and Indian traditional dance. Let's talk about that. How did you get into that, and how's that?
So like, it was my dad who put me into Bharatnatyam. That's Indian traditional dance when I was little. It is a very tough dance form. It takes years to master. So I think I was like 6 years or 7 years old when I started it, and I fully mastered it during my college.
Oh, okay.
So it is a pretty tough art form, and then ever since I haven't stopped. I'm going on performing it everywhere, and once you learn Bharatnatyam, other dance forms are pretty easy for you.
Yeah.
So then recently, past couple of years, I was performing everywhere. Then I started thinking like, yeah, I'm performing, I think I should start teaching also. So that's how I started teaching. I don't take really big classes. It's more of like, I like to have fun with what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I like small classes of like 3 to 4 kids, or 3 to 4 adults, or choreograph for an event and back, like that. I do that. I actually performed last year for like my son's school, that Diwali event where I did the decoration. I did on the where I teach the people on the spot, and then we dance together.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. Yeah, that's real cool.
So that was pretty exciting and fun.
I like that. Man, where do you see yourself in 5 years when it comes to your art?
So in 5 years, yeah, that's pretty far ahead. I never thought that far ahead. I pretty much take, as I said, day-to-day basis.
Day by day, yeah.
5 years is too far. It's like planning for my kids' college.
Yeah.
So yeah, in 5 years, one of the things that I really want to do with art is, like, I want to have my own anime comic book.
Okay.
Or a show. So that is something I really want, because I like to write short stories, not too long, like funny, like comic strips.
Yeah.
So I want to work on that whenever I get time. So right now my hands are pretty full. But whenever I get time, I do want to make a comic book, personalized one. And most probably it will be about me and my son, because my son has some really snarky remarks. So I want to put it in, he's kind of my inspiration, He's really funny kid. He wanted to be here today, but he's in school right now. And if he was here right now, this interview wouldn't be about me. He would be the one sitting.
You said your son is your inspiration, and you started doing Pokemon because of him. So let's take a look at some of these Pokemon paintings you've done. These are really cool.
Yeah, this one I made for a person who likes Pokemon and is likes to work out a lot. So this was a custom creation. It was actually a Christmas gift his friend ordered for him.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. Then we got this one. This is really nice. This one.
This one
nice.
Actually won a prize in one of the Pokemon groups. This came first. It was for a Halloween contest.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, these are nice. These are the detail to them. And everyone just tuning in, these are all acrylic.
Yeah, acrylic on canvases, yeah. This is my first, multimedia paper. It's still acrylics, but it's on paper.
Okay.
This one was made for these ones. This and the
Uh-huh.
next one was made on request of my son for his birthday.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. That was nice. I like that.
Yeah, it's one of these are really popular even in Pokemon, you know.
Yeah. That's awesome. And then the
Your
Nightmare
favorite.
Before Christmas. This is my favorite. Everybody that knows me know I love Nightmare Before Christmas. I have half my leg is tattooed with Nightmare Before Christmas. My stomach.
Oh, nice.
I love Nightmare Before Christmas. That's an awesome piece.
I have one more painting of that. Oh, so this one is my favorite. This is basically this is Lord Hanuman. So he's a god we pray to. He's an Indian god. So it's spiritual. It has a spiritual connection to me.
Okay.
So that's why I just really love, and also the details I put into it. I just love it.
Yes. Yeah, I was just about to say that, like from like if you look at his calf muscles, you know what I mean, like the thigh muscles, the background, like the more you look at it, it's like the better it gets. You know,
He's
what I mean?
supposed to be really strong. He lifted a mountain with a single finger. So
Yeah,
right.
that's awesome.
So he's supposed to be super strong, and you can see the gems. Those are actually rhinestones.
Okay.
That have stuck on top of the canvas.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So it's like
awesome.
a 3D effect. So they shine when you see it in person.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's real cool. And let's talk about this one right here. That's cool.
Oh, so this one was somebody was looking for a custom coin jar. So I said, I just replied to that post randomly, like, yeah, sure, I can help. What do you want? I try to, people have some, like, can you make this or can you make that? I just don't stick to canvas. I was like, yeah, sure, let me try. If you're okay to, giving me a chance, I can do it. So this is a coin jar. It's 1 gallon. Big. So it's about... the Rodriguez family ordered it. It's their adventure fund, so they are going to collect this. They are going to collect their savings and everything and go on a trip to Disneyland.
Oh, that's
so that's
cool.
why it's Disney themed. It's their Disneyland fund, basically.
Yeah, that's from the movie Up, right?
Yeah, that's from the movie Up.
Then you got the Mickey Mouse as the some Mickey Mouse balloons is there. Yeah, that's awesome detail.
The hidden Mickeys have to be there when it comes to anything Disney themed.
No. Yeah, and I'm looking at the house. It's so small, but the detail is so amazing. Like you can tell, like with it being so small and being so far away, the fact that you can see every single detail into the house, that's awesome. That's really cool.
These are some of my older works. Oh, this one was this took me a lot of time. It was a really big project. And as you can see the background, I don't know if you can zoom into it, the statues, they have really minute details on it. That is from the anime Naruto. So this is like a mashup of Pokemon and Naruto.
Okay, I was about to say, it looked like Pikachu looked like he about to do karate.
Yeah. So Pikachu is Naruto here.
That's cool.
So this one I made because I have I love peacocks. They're just so pretty.
Yeah, they are. They
so the colors and everything that really fascinates me. The color scheme on their feathers. So that's how I ended up making this piece. I always wanted to make I have done since childhood. I have done many peacocks, but on acrylic, I think this is the single peacock I have done.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like it. And then for people that just joined in there, we're gonna go back to these two. These are amazing. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, this is Nezuko from Demon Slayer. This anime is all the hype right now, and yeah, it's just such a good anime. You get obsessed with it. I binge watched it. I didn't sleep for one whole day, and morning everyone was like, "You have work to do. You cannot just sit."
Yeah, these are really cool.
This one is also from the same anime. Like I said, this was made on like a 5x7-inch canvas, and then it's this app which helps me project them better. without actually putting them on the wall.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I enlarged it. So like if somebody wants it in a bigger size, I can show you. It can be done.
Okay, okay, okay. That's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, that's real awesome. I like that. Man, you're very, very talented. Very, very talented. Who has been your biggest supporter thus far?
So I have always been loved. You know, my parents, my husband, my grandmom. She passed away last year, so I miss her a lot. But she was a really strong lady. And my dad. I like I said, I'm the little princess always. My mom is like she is my fan and critic. She's exactly like my son. Okay, they both are my fan. They both are my biggest critics. Then my husband, in-laws, everybody loves and supports me. So it's hard to point out one person.
Yeah, yeah. Now I
When you
definitely
have so
understand
many.
that's amazing that you have a youth support system, because that's very important. And I definitely understand, because there's times when I'm trying to show love to people that's been supporting me and showing love. It's like it's hard once you get started with the names. It's like
Yeah, it's
you don't
never
want to
ending.
forget
I
people.
have a huge family in India. Everybody loves me. Like they support me. Then obviously my immediate family, my friends. There's just you just cannot count.
Yeah. What's your favorite art piece you've done?
I showed you, right, that Hanuman painting.
That one?
No, the one where you were saying the muscles look good.
The what?
The muscles, the god one with the rhinestones.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. There you go.
This one.
Yeah.
This is, like I said, this is my favorite painting, and it's pretty spiritual to me, as well as the details I put into it, the time, effort I put. I just love it.
Yeah, very, very, very nice. Very nice. Man, tell everybody where can they find your art and buy your art from you?
So basically, I put my art up on Facebook and Instagram on my page. So the name of my page is Craft for Soul. On Facebook, it's Craft for Soul Pasadena, because I used to stay there before, and Facebook didn't give me any other option. It did not let me put only Craft for Soul. Luckily, Instagram let me.
Yeah.
So this is basically the name of my page, because craft is basically what makes me feel calm. Painting, crafting, it's just it makes me feel pretty calm. That is how I came up with the name. Similarly, the name of my dance page is also Dance for Soul, because dance also helps me stay calm.
Yeah. So if y'all want to check it out, we got Blake Dominic in the building. He said, love her work. Yeah, doesn't she do great work, Blake? She definitely does.
Oh, thank you.
So like you guys heard Craft for Soul. I actually have her Instagram and her Facebook page in the description, so you guys can check it out. Amazing work. Before we close out this interview, what advice would you give to the next generation coming up trying to pursue their dreams?
So what I would say to the next generation is like, you don't have to get all hyped up like, I have to do art, I have to sell it out, I have to do this. Use art for your happiness, and everything will come to you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, don't ignore other stuff in life. Don't focus only on art and leave everything else. Life teaches you art. It will give you inspiration for your art. So just enjoy the process, and you will when you put your heart into it, it will show.
Yeah, definitely. I like it. I love the advice. We're gonna go ahead and end this interview. I truly appreciate you taking time out and coming on here. Blake said to happy medium. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. I appreciate everybody, especially with the difficulties we had. Oh my goodness, I don't know how I couldn't hear you. Like everything just stopped working for some reason, but we made it happen. I truly appreciate you, and like I said, I wish you success beyond your imagination. I really, really do. Everyone watching on YouTube Music, and Facebook, we appreciate you guys. This episode is brought to you by the Record Talk Podcast and HoustonCityBeat.com. We are the storytellers of Houston. This episode will be posted on there in the next week or two. I appreciate every single one of you. Episode 95.